So what we just did is we just did our exercise on nonverbal communication. Okay, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all nonverbal. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to learn to say the FFA Creed. Now, the FFA Creed is this. 5 paragraphs. 5 paragraphs written by E.M. Tiffany. So E.M. Tiffany wrote this. Same 5 paragraphs. So tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people have said this. It's probably hundreds of thousands of people have said this. And you don't add any words to it. You don't take any words away. It's all the exact same. And we have a contest based on the creed where you present the creed to an audience. So you repeat this. Now, if you can't add anything and you can't take anything away, how do you win at the creed presentation?
You say it exactly as it is.
Exactly as it is, yes. But I could do that. I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith power not of words but of deeds.
Emotional. Exactly.
Oh, so emotional. So I have to bring some nonverbal in there.
Right.
Right? So what I have to do is I have to take this and I have to add nonverbal communication. I have to add my emotion. I have to add my thoughts. And the way I do that is exactly how I just presented. So earlier I showed you those same words. This room is on fire. 5 words. But I said it 5 different ways and it meant 5 different things. The creed is exactly the same. We all say all 5 paragraphs. We all say the exact same words. But there are some people that excel at it. There's some people that have come together and learned from others around them how to present this with emotion and nonverbal communication to the point where it means something to them and it means something to the audience. So when we present the creed, our goal is to put ourselves in the creed so that we understand it, that we portray it, that we put our emotion in it, and we make it mean what we want. Okay? So you could go in there and like, I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words but of deeds. Okay? Is that really what we really want that to be? No. We want other nonverbal in there. We want to look at people in the eye and we want to put our passion. I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturalists. So I'm adding that nonverbal in there. Did you see I'm also moving?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move a little bit about when we're doing that. Now, one of the biggest hazards when we move is people start to dance. Okay, would you believe people start to dance when they talk? Okay, I tell them to move. Sorry, it's the diva. So, the best way for you to see whether or not you move is to videotape yourself and then play it back and fast forward. And the most common dance I see is this one.
Yeah.
It's a triangle. Okay? Okay? And then there's also this one.
Get it, Mr. Ross?
Okay, what is that?
Yeah.
It's a potty dance, right? Okay? So when we do that, we want to work with intention. So we want to come in, and I'm going to look at this camera, and I'm going to come in, it just as it is an audience member. I'm going to pick it out. I'm going to do the, something's alive in my office. I'm going to do the knife hand, right? I'm going to gesture towards them. I'm not going to point, right? Pointing is bad. Your grandma always told you if you point with one finger, 4 are pointing back at you, right? Or 3. That one's a thumb, right? So you can gesture with them with an open hand.
Why not now?
If I hold still long enough, I can delete it in the edit. Perfect. So I gesture with an open hand. I can move towards them. If it's a part where I want there to be some intensity, I'm going to come in and I'm going to kind of crouch down. Okay? So if I come in, and then I'm going to start talking just a little bit silently. Okay? So I don't want you to lean back. I want you to actually lean forward. So you're going to want to hear me. It's like you're going to hear a secret, right?
Right, I like to.
Okay? And then if it's a good, proud moment, I'm going to bring my arms up. Hopefully I don't have sweaty armpits. I'm going to bring them up. And this is something where it's grand, it's great, it's exactly what we want to see. I'm looking towards the future. Okay, did you see that? My feet lifted off the
You
ground.
see the feature?
Okay, yeah, you see the footwork. Yeah, fancy footwork. So what I want you to do is I want you to take that creed and I want you to make it your own in that you start to take that into your soul and you believe it. Okay, you're saying the word, right?
I believe I can fly.
How many times did you say that at the beginning? If you can count, how many are there?
5.
5. Right? I believe. Okay, this is a personal speech. I believe. This is you talking about your thoughts about agriculture. I believe in agriculture. Okay? So, with this, what I want you to think back is think about our nonverbal, the 90%, this room is on fire. And give that back to me. Yeah, I told you the reason I only do that once. It's part of the lumps being a diva.
Oh, sir.
But anyway, 90% of what you're going to say in the creed is how you say it. So if I sit there and I judge someone that's presenting the creed, I'm going to judge how they present it. The other 10%, you forget a word here, you add a word in there. If you forget the whole thing, you're not going to pass. But if you can come in and miss a word or two, but you can give that with passion and with emotion to where I read your nonverbal and I understand that this is truly what you believe, then that's better. So that's the reason we do the creed. You know, it's not because I want to hear these paragraphs again. I don't mind. Extreme close-up. Right? I know these. I know this very well. I've heard it a lot. I've heard it good and I've heard it bad, but I've heard it a lot. But what I really want to do is I want to hear from you. I want to hear your heart. I want to hear your emotion put into the creed. You know, tell me why you like tacos. Tell me why you like to see the wheat out there. Tell me why you like to see the elk up in the woods. Tell me how annoying you think turkeys are.
Not
You know, you're going to tell me those kind of things by how you react to the creed and whether or not I can tell that truly you believe in agriculture. You believe in the future of agriculture. Tell me about your faith. And you're going to tell me that by not saying anything other than these words. But it's going to be completely on how you say it. What do you guys think?
Turkeys are good for the
Is that a good way to end it?
Good job, Mr. Ross. We're so proud of you.
You guys think